Well, good Sunday morning. We're going to talk about that heat that's on the way, but right now we have to look at kind of why that's happening. The biggest story right now nationally is tracking Hurricane Hillary. That's sitting right now at a Category 1 hurricane. Now, what is this doing? Right now, it's weakening as it's moving, of course, into colder waters. It has just hit portions of Mexico as a Category 1 hurricane. Now, what we're seeing is it's of course, moving into the cooler water, but it's weakening significantly. What happens is you have a lot of this hitting land mass, and as soon as it hits land, it's almost like it hits the brakes on all the energy. It kind of stops everything. So, of course, it's moving into cooler temperatures as well. But you also have the mountain range that you're starting to see with those heavier rain bands now starting to hit LA, San Diego. Already seeing some flooding reports coming out of those bigger cities and devastating flooding happening right now across portions of Mexico. It's really sad to see right now, but Category 1 hurricane right now sitting at 85 miles per hour, picking up some speed, moving towards the northwest, 21 miles per hour, and dropping, or I should say it's going up in pressure right now at 974 millibars. The lower the pressure, the more the intense storm. So it's good to see that it's weakening significantly. It's going to continue its stretch up towards the north. Now, this isn't great. I mentioned the mountain range. You can really see that here. And all those pockets that's going to start to fill in and flood, especially as you still have those winds. Those winds, most people are going to be seeing at least tropical storm-worthy winds. On top of that, you're going to be seeing significant flooding from this. We're looking now at an up to mount there 4 to 8 inches of rainfall. We're talking about mountain runoff. So if you have anybody in these areas, even if you're in the high risk over into California, tell them to take precautions because this is not flooding that you've really ever seen before. So that's the flooding risk for today. Now, there's still some flood watches that go all the way up over to Idaho. You have it going to Oregon, so it's not great for them, but not great for us either because we are going to be staying dry while every other area surrounding us, well, most of us do stay dry. More hot days ahead. We are still tracking that high pressure moving through. So right now, a few morning clouds are coming together, but right now is what we're going to be tracking is our heat for the majority of us. Right now, though, our temperatures sitting into those upper 60s for areas like Mount Vernon. Most of us into those upper 60s, lower 70s. We are really starting to feel the humidity out there. So as you go out there this afternoon, sure, temperatures by early morning, afternoon, 11 o'clock, 85 degrees. How about upping it a little bit more past the afternoon hours, sitting into those lower to mid 90s? It'll feel a lot hotter than that. So as we look at our threat tracker, the heat advisories, watches, and warnings are in place. I'll talk about that in a second. We are looking at dangerous prolonged heat and the humidity. We're talking about dew points into those 80s. It's going to be air that you can wear. So as we go through the day today, some clouds will continue to build. We'll have an isolated shower chance there as temperatures reach those mid upper 90s. Temperatures could even feel like 110, maybe even above that. Going into the evening hours, another muggy night going into your Monday. Temperatures sustaining into those lower to mid 70s. Still going to feel very humid out there. We'll have some more clouds moving in towards the afternoon. Temperature highs could almost reach those triple digits going into your Monday afternoon. Again, the feels like temperature over 110 degrees. This is not good, especially as we're looking at that heat staying with us beyond our midweek, right? So as we go to our Thursday, look at that temperature still into those upper 90s. We could hit those triple digits on the dot, going way above our temperature average. But we also have the Des Moines State Fair opening day starting on Friday, August 25th, running until September 4th. But beyond that, it looks like temperatures do dip down and go a little cooler than average. So download that Storm Track 3 app because we aren't done with the heat yet. We have some heat alerts to talk about. Excessive heat warning, heat watch also in effect from today, starting at afternoon, going until Thursday evening, expiring at 10. We also have a heat advisory for portions of Dunklin County, Pemiscot, and our counties down to the south in Tennessee. This is a lot of heat that we are going to be seeing across the region, so not great to see. So if you are out there, make sure that you are taking all precautions. We're talking about making sure that you're hydrated, get plenty of air conditioning if you can, and check on your neighbors too, because this heat is not just stressing us, Paul, it's stressing the electric grid as well, so not great.
Yeah, most definitely. I was very impressed when you put that map up a while ago, just how much heat is going on around this country. It's just kind of taking over most of the Midwest out there. So
significant.
Definitely appreciate it, Emily.